Yo, what is going on, everybody? Today is Wednesday, October the 7th. Got a lot to talk about coming up. First thing we're going to go into is Heat, Lakers, Game 4. Lakers looking to go up 3-1 here in the series, and the Heat looking to tie it up at 2-2. It was a back-and-forth game, but the Heat ended up losing 102-96, and the Lakers go up a commanding 3-1 lead in the series. LeBron James and Anthony Davis just played great. LeBron dropped 28 points, had 12 rebounds, and Anthony Davis had 22 points and 9 rebounds to go along with KCP's 15 points. For the Heat, Jimmy Butler dropped a solid 22 points with 10 rebounds and 9 assists, almost having his second triple-double of the series. Tyler Hero, smooth 21, with Bam Adebayo coming back from his first game from his shoulder injury, dropping 15 points. Question that a lot of people might be asking now is this series over? And yes, it is. The Lakers have proven all playoffs that once they go up 3-1, they're not losing. 3-1 in the first round against Portland. 3-1 in the second round. 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals against Denver. And they're up 3-1 right now. And you know what they did in every single one of those series? They won in 5, and they're going to do it again tomorrow night against the Heat. For the Heat, they played a tough series. Got mad respect for them doing what they did to get here. But in the end, the injuries and the overcoming they would need to do to defeat LeBron James and Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers, it was just too much for them. They just couldn't get it done, honestly. Jimmy Butler played his lights off. Bam Adebayo tried so hard to get back from his injury, and he did. Contributed good points, but not enough to win Game 4. Tyler Hero, future star in the making for sure. Kid gets buckets, straight buckets. His 21 points last night proved that. But, the Heat just couldn't get over the injuries to Goran Dragic and Bam Adebayo early. Poor Goran Dragic. He wanted so bad to play in that game yesterday. He tried. Saw the video of him trying to do some sidestepping up on the sideline, but he was just in too much pain. And if I'm him, I'm sitting the next game too. Can't risk anything. And the Heat, they have a decent shot at getting back next year. Of course, the East, a lot more competition. You got the Nets coming in. The Bucks are going to be right back in there, and the Celtics will improve. And the Philadelphia 76ers have Doc Rivers now, so Eastern Conference will be interesting next year. It's too bad the Heat couldn't capitalize and overcome their injuries when they could. But the biggest storyline that's left in these NBA Finals is who's going to be the Finals MVP. Now, obviously, it's obvious who it's going to be between. It's going to be between LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They're two players that are going out executing pretty much every night and doing whatever they can to get these Lakers over this Heat team. Anthony Davis had a monster first 2 games, but that Game 3, it just was not good. LeBron had to carry, and even then they couldn't pick up the dub. And then you saw in Game 4, LeBron James going out there, 28 points, 12 rebounds, almost another triple-double for him. Anthony Davis played good too with 22 points and 9 rebounds. But so far in this series, I'd have to give it to LeBron. He's averaging more points. He's a bigger impact on the court, looking for guys. Anthony Davis has been there on the defensive end, that's for sure. He has been, but that's to be expected. We knew Anthony Davis was going to be the coldest dude on defense. We know LeBron James is going to lead the offense. It's about who's doing it better. I think LeBron's doing it better right now. I guess really it depends on how Game 5 goes. I expect the Lakers to close it out in 5, so whoever has the bigger performance, you can expect to see them wind up with the Finals MVP, that's for sure. And now moving on to the NFL, we got our Thursday night football preview between the Bucks and the Bears. Now both of these teams are coming in at 3-1, and the Bucks are looking pretty hot. Tom Brady last week off a 5-touchdown performance, looking really good. So they'll be the first game between Brady and Foles since the two played each other in the Super Bowl, in which Foles and the Eagles got better at Tom Brady and the Patriots. Nick Foles, of course, winning Super Bowl MVP in that series. The Bucks come in having beaten a very good LA Chargers team that has a bright future with their quarterback. And the Bears come in off a tough loss to the Indianapolis Colts behind Phillip Rivers. As a Packers fan, saying let's go Bucks, and I do believe the Bucks will easily take care of business in this game. I'm not too worried about them. Also, another NFL news, Patriots cornerback Stephon Gilmore has tested positive for COVID-19, and 2 more players inside the Titans locker room and 1 Raider has also tested positive for COVID-19. So let's talk about this NFL and the coronavirus thing. Now, when the NBA shut down, it looked like sports was doomed for a while. And then you had the bubble, and you saw how well the bubble worked. And then Major League Baseball was like, well, we're not going to go into a bubble. We're still going to play in home stadiums and everything. But baseball, a socially distanced sport, didn't seem like such a high risk. So questions had always been, what is going to happen with football? And we've already seen outbreaks in college football. And now we're seeing outbreaks starting in the NFL, and it all just depends on how the league reacts. So far, I think they're doing pretty good with it. I mean, you saw what happened with the Titans. They pushed the game with the Steelers back after they had a large outbreak. The Patriots situation is just crazy because at first it was only Cam, and now Stephon Gilmore's testing positive, and they just played the Chiefs, and we'll see how it affects the Chiefs. And it could get messy, folks. But I have no doubt the NFL will carry on with their season and continue. That's for sure. And last night in baseball, the Braves defeated the Marlins 9-5 to take a 1-0 series lead. The Astros defeating the Athletics 5-2 to take a 2-0 series lead. And the Rays holding off the Yankees in a score 7-5 to tie their series at 1-1. The Dodgers defeated the Padres to go up 5-1. Today, be on the lookout for the Braves and the Marlins going off. The Braves trying to go up 2-0 in that game. Game 3 between the Astros and the A's will start 2. The Astros trying to go up 3-0 and basically end the series. The Yankees and the Rays are scheduled to play tonight at 7:10. Look for one of those teams to try and take the advantage in that series. And the Padres and the Dodgers will be the last game tonight. Look for the Dodgers to try to win, take some big momentum, going up 2-0. It'll be a fun night for baseball, that's for sure. And to finish off the show, we're going to go with our top 5 games to watch for college football this week. Coming in number 5, got to rep my Gamecocks, I'm excited to watch them go against Vandy. Both teams not so good. 0-2 right now. Haven't looked that good, but as a South Carolina fan, I'm excited to see if we can come up with our first win of the season. I think we will. I think we'll pull it off. I got South Carolina in this game. Coming in at number 4 spot, we got Virginia Tech and UNC, University of North Carolina. 2 top 25 teams clashing off. North Carolina surprisingly a top 10 team right now, 8th in the country. We'll see if they can handle business against Virginia Tech and prove that they are legit as a top 10 team. Coming in at number 3, we got the 4th-ranked Gators against the 21st-ranked Texas A&M Aggies. Florida 2-0, fresh off a smack into my Gamecocks. Going against a Texas A&M team that didn't do so well against Alabama the previous week. I see Florida winning that game pretty convincingly. Texas A&M just doesn't match up with them well, in my opinion. And in the number 2 spot, we got Georgia versus Tennessee. Georgia smacked Auburn last week. They're looking like one of the best teams in the nation, and they look like they're going to keep it that way. They go up against a very good coached, very good, talented Tennessee team. I expect that game to be exciting, but I don't see Georgia slowing down anytime soon. And coming in at number 1, y'all already knew what it was, Miami and Clemson. Clemson's biggest test of the season. The number 1 team in the country goes against Miami, another top 10 team in the country. They got a Heisman candidate quarterback out there in Miami. They look legit this year. Trevor Lawrence looks legit this year, so it'll be a fun game to watch. I look forward to, and I can't wait. There's been a lot more going on in the sports world this week. There'll be plenty more going on next week, and I hope you'll be listening in, catching up with me as I deliver the news to you. Thank you, and goodbye for now.